I only look at my statement when I have to look at my statement. When I'm like, yo, why did that go through? When you have to have that conversation with your account, like, yo, why did you put that through to me? Hey guys, long time no sit down talking, right? The sun, guys, the sun is out to play when we don't need it to play. It's currently 3 degrees outside and it looks like we're in summer. So we're back live on the Damn Days channel and our little friend, the sun, has gone. So we can continue from where we dropped off. This video is going to be about how to save. Really. I'm the last person that should be talking about this, okay? But I'm still going to talk about it anyway, so I can listen to myself and see the nonsense I'm talking, or see the good things I'm talking but I'm not practicing. Does that make sense? So let's talk from the perspective of an average part-time job, average basic pay of an 18-year-old or 16 to 25-year-old. No, 16 to 21. I don't know. But just like a basic part-time job would be around £6, £7, something like that. So if you're doing that as a student and you're working like 8 to 12 hours a week, you're earning about 300, 400, 500 for above overtime sometimes. A week. No, a week. Excuse me, I wish. No, a month. So we're earning roughly, so we're talking from the perspective of earning roughly 300 to 400 a month, okay? I feel the first step is to make more money, to be honest. Think of ways to make more money, because realistically, right, there's only so much you can save with making £400 a month, okay? There's only so much you can save. You're gonna get tired. As you grow older, you're gonna require more money. It's like, realistically, you wanna be spending £400 in about 2 weeks. The aim of this video is to help us, you know, gain the most out of that little we earn. But that shouldn't be like at the back of our head. The back of our head should be to make more, because that's not gonna cut it at all. Like, there's nothing wrong with wanting more money. So the second point will be to open up a savings account. Duh. But when people think of savings account, they always just think of the bank and whatnot. But there's also something called a credit union. You can use a credit union to save. It's more of like a community bank. It's not professional bank. It's just more, they're in your best interest. A bank is in your best interest as well sometimes, but mostly for themselves. A credit union, I feel, wants your best interest a little bit more than they want theirs. And if it's just a little that goes out a month, you won't feel it as much. And it's also really quite safe. Most people don't think it's safe, but it is an option for, it's not an option for everybody, but it is an option. But don't put in too much. Like I said, if you're earning something like £300 a month, you shouldn't be putting £100 in savings account. Like, that's gonna hurt you and you're gonna want to touch it. So if you're earning 300, like, start, you can do £5, you can do £10, you can do 15, you can do 50. But don't be putting £250 in your savings account. If you take away something that, you know, you just Nando's money, you know? You can always do it, Nando's money away. So if you just put like £20, £10, 30, 40, 50 away every month, you won't feel it. Cut your coat according to your size. If you don't earn that much, you're not expected to save 70% of what you earn, you know? Take it step by step. So when you now make more money, you'll be able to save more money, okay? So I found this trick from Grace Agilere. You're wondering why I'm holding a bottle. It's got water in it, but it shouldn't have water. But basically, you can just put your little change, like, this is what a piggy bank is. But I don't have a piggy bank, and I've had piggy banks in the past, and I just don't like the idea of it, because it just doesn't work for me. So if a piggy bank doesn't work for you and you want to see where you're putting the money, you say like, yes, I'm actually saving, you know, get a bottle, get something transparent that you can see, empty it out, dry it off, and, you know, just put whatever £10 note today, £10 next week. You know, put a little bit of £1, whatever change you have that you know you can spare, you just put it in here. Obviously, the risk is that you're going to be tempted to take it out. But then, again, think about it. This can be for like useless spending. So if you have last minute, if you have last minute, oh, I want to go and get dessert from Shakes and Cakes, or oh, I want to just get cocktails today, I just want to go out for drinks today, your friends are dragging you, you know, sometimes you can't say no, but you're still going to take your card and swipe it out. If you start putting like, you know, your little spare change in here, and then when that day comes, you just pick up a tenner, pick up £20, you know, pick up £5. You don't have to necessarily swipe your cards, because you know you put something in here. And you can see it. Because best believe if this is filled up with change, this is some good money, okay? This is good money. You know, use your card less. Main point for myself, because I barely ever have cash on me. Like, I always have to, like, I always swipe my card, contactless. I always swipe my card, I'm always using my card, and that I thought was a good thing, but actually, it can turn left, because you can just easily swipe your card. But if you keep your card at home, or if you keep it in your purse, because my card is at the back of my phone, and that is risky because someone else can use your card. You can just, you know, take it out, swipe it. It's risky, and I always tell myself I told you this video is for both of us. I always tell myself I'm gonna put it in my purse, and I never do that. So don't make your card easily accessible. You know, put it somewhere where you would have to dig out your purse for it, or leave it at home perhaps and just take £20 out for the day. And when that £20 is finished, you go home and you eat rice. Like, I have a whole drawer stack of my paper bank statement that my bank sends me, but I can't remember the last time I've actually opened my bank statement. So make sure, they send you a bank statement for some reason. Make sure you open your bank statement, because I have mobile banking, thankfully, so I'm able to monitor my statement from my phone. But I don't do that always. But I recently checked it, and some people be using your card and you won't know. So you need to check and make sure that the expenses that you have on your statement is what you made or what you authorized, because you'll be surprised as to, like, fraud is real. People really do fraud. Dedicate some time to analyze your statement and make sure that it's everything that you authorize. And also, even if it's what you authorize, make sure you look at it and you're like, why did I even need to buy that? Like, that hurt my account, you know? Or you have to have that conversation with your account, like, yo, why did you put that through to me? When all this time you could have checked it and monitored it and make sure that it's what you wanted it to be. So if you have any other points, put it down in the comments below. But the next point is, stop spending your money before you receive it. And this is so me. Before I actually get paid, I'm already like, okay, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna buy that, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna buy that, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna buy that, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna buy that. What you need to do is to click on checkout, click on pay, and it's gone. So rather than having a list of what you need, what you want to get, not necessarily what you need. Obviously the things you need, you're gonna make a budget for them, that's fine. But I'm like, I'm getting the shoes, I'm getting this clothes, I'm getting this earring. Like, no, you need to look at your statement first. You know, look at your pay first. When you receive the pay, not before you receive the pay. When you receive the pay, you confirm the exact amount. You know, take out everything, calculate everything that you need, everything that is automatically gonna go. So your phone bill, your rent, wherever, everything that's automatically gonna go, take it out and look at what is left, and then be like, at least £20 must be in my account before my next pay. So £20 is gonna shift to the side, and then you can work with what you have, not make a list and then, because your money is gonna go, like, your money's already gone, you just need to swipe your card. You get what I mean? Like, does that make sense? You're like, okay, maybe if I don't spend £120 on trainers right now, and I split it into just taking £60 and putting it away, and then £60 on my next pay, and then I'll be able to get it, rather than just spending £120 all at once and then you'd be eating bread at the end of for the rest of the month. No. Okay, we're gonna stop that. Okay, it's not rushing. You don't have to be up with trends every time. Okay, we on the same page? Whew. Whew. Guys, I want to use a concealer as a lipstick. I've seen people do this and I don't know if I should do it or if I should just stay in my own lane. Like, let's try. I don't think it looks that bad, does it? I'm using my LA Girl Pro concealer, by the way. It just looks like very muted. It looks weird. I don't know if I like it. No, I don't think I like it. I'm gonna rub it off. So I hope you guys were able to learn 1 or 2 things from this video. I don't think I missed anything out. I don't really plan on what to say. I just wanted to speak because it was getting ridiculous. There's a lot to understanding how your mortgage works, how your credit works, how basically life is finance. If you want to be 2 steps ahead, try and just in your spare time during summer learn a bit, 1 or 2 things about finances that you didn't know. You know, learn how to budget more, learn about your credit, learn about how to build your credit, learn about how just put more effort into understanding that finances are just a bit more complicated than we think.